Okay, good. Yeah, thank you for letting me know about that. I just forgot. Okay, so yeah, today we're gonna make. We're gonna add the. We're gonna know how to add the column, geometric column with the codes of those things, the geom from text or geog from text or make functions. So, and unfortunately, the geog from text is not available in pgadmin provided by the CSPS. So I'm not going to code this, but I will use geom from text and make functions to make the column, the geometric column. Okay, so there's the difference between two functions, but I'm gonna go over while showing the example. Okay, and so if you go to step here, you will make three geospatial data points first, and then you're gonna make lines and polygon. So instruction gives you the certain specific points. So you need to find the place in Google Maps and then record all the XY coordinates from of these points, and then also the lines, I-15, and then also polygons of Utah. So after you make these geospatial data sets, you need to make a deliverables with this. So you need to provide all this code that you use to make those data sets, and then screenshots of three spatial tables in pgadmin, or you can use the QGIS too, and then a screenshot of corresponding features in QGIS. So you need to upload you need to add all the data set you make in QGIS, and then take a screenshot of those data in your map with your map. Okay, with this OpenStreetMap. Yeah, so let's go to pgadmin, and then I'm going to show you how to make the points and line and polygon with the PostGIS code. Okay. So now I have Lab6 schema, and there's no data inside of any data inside of tables. So you can go to query tool, and I already make this code. I'm gonna share this code via Zoom in the chat. This is okay, one by one. Yeah, this is too long, so I can't. Yeah, like this. And those codes are already provided in this instruction, so you can refer to instruction, or you can follow my code as well. This is the same code. Okay. I'm gonna upload every code that I have. Yeah, because if the message is too long, then I cannot share the code. So I separate the old codes, and then now I'm uploading. You can check the chat. Zoom chat to check my code. Okay, so first I'm gonna make a table first. So here, so first I made a sample points, but I'm gonna use the stgeom from text to add the geometric column. So I'm gonna make three columns: ID, name, and geom. Okay, an ID is a serial type and a prime key, and name is varchar type, but the geom is a geometric type. Okay, so I'm gonna put the point coordinate with the 4269 SRID into this geom column so that I can make a geospatial data. Right. So if I make this table, and then likewise, we always did, there is a sample point geom is created, and then I'm going to insert the points into this geom column with this code. So we can use insert into, and then assign and then type the lab6 sample point geom, and then the two columns that you want to put the information, and then values are sample points to name, and then st geom from text blah blah to geom to make points data. So I declare the st geom from text to make a points, and inside of this parentheses of geom from text function, you need to input the points and then coordinate the xy coordinates and then SRID to make to add the points geometry. And if you look run this code, then you make one row, right? And then the name is sample points, like we declare like this, and then points, and it's converted. These points and the SRID is converted to this the type, the new format of the geometry. So now you make simple points of the data. Yeah. So, but this is a way of making the geospatial data with st geom from text. But now we're going to make the same points with st make points function. So first, you need to create a table. So basically it's the same as the first code we already did. So we're going to make my points data, but all the columns are the same as the previous one. And then insert the geometry type, but using st make points. So the difference between st geom from text and st make points is this. So st make points, inside of st make point function, the only thing you need to put is xy coordinates. You cannot add the SRID inside of st make points. If you want to add the SRID, you need to use st set SRID function, and then and inside of it you need to put st make points. Then inside of set SRID, you need to put the SRID here. Okay, so again, the difference between geom from text and estimate points is that the geom from text it can include the SRID, but estimate points cannot include the SRID sub. Okay, so I'm gonna make an Empire State Building and run it, and then you can see the geometry of an Empire State Building, and Empire State Building is a name, or like put like this. Okay. If you have any question, then you can just raise your hand. I can see your pictures in Zoom. Okay. So we made points so far, and then now we're gonna make a line. So if you want to make line, of course you need to make table first, right? So I'm gonna make my lines table, and the ID name geometry column, like I did before, and run the code. So now we have my points and my lines, right? And my lines, I'm gonna add the geometry to the geom column. So type insert into and table name, and the column, two columns that I want to where I want to put the information, and the values are link internal, which is a line name, and then here's the how to add the line coordinates. So I use the estimate line to make a line, and then inside of make line, we need to put the xy coordinates of each vertex that made that can make the line, right? So because the line consists of the vertices, so you need to put each vertices like this. So this is straight line because it has two vertices, right? And then I put the coordinate system as I set the coordinate system to 4269 like this. All right. So link internal is a straight line. Okay. And how to make a polyline then? The polyline is is that the line that has a multiple vertices, right? So I put three vertices like this. So it means it has a three vertices. It has a curved line, which is polyline, and I name it whole internal. So I'm gonna show you later by uploading those data sets to QGIS. Okay. So the results shows that there's two lines. The link internal is straight line and whole internal is polyline. Okay. And again, those codes are already provided in introduction, so you can just refer to it to make your own code. Okay, so and then I'm gonna make a polygon. So to make polygon, yeah, of course we are gonna make my polygons table first, right? Because that has ID column, name column, and geom column, and geom column is geometry column, right? Okay, run it, and now we have my lines, my points, my polygons, and how to add the the polygon information into the geom column. So you can just follow like this way. So here, this code is a code for making adding the polygon geometry into the geom column. So here, if you want to make polygon, then you can also use st make polygon like we did. And then inside of the make polygon, you can use either st from text or estimate line. But I'm gonna show you how to make the polygon with st from text first. So if you use a st from text inside of make polygon, then you can the code that you need to use is line string inside of geom from text. So if you use a line string, then you can just specify the each vertex of the polygon like this. So it has a 5 edge, it's called edge, right? So it has so we have a 5 points that make the polygon like this. So if you run it, then we make a central park polygon. And this is a code to make a central park, but using st make line. So the previous code here to make central park, we use st from text and then put this inside of make polygon, right? But we can use a make line and array and estimate point to make the same polygon. But this way is actually more complicated. So I think that this way is more easier to make a code, so you can use this. So I think those code to make polygon with geom from text is already provided in instructions, so you can refer to it. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna make more complex. Make a polygon that has more complex shape. So like this, we're gonna make central park too, and we're gonna extract the reservoir from central park. So it's like a ring shape, and the circle inside is removed. So so how to make this complex shape is the same. So you can use a line string. So so this code is the same as the previous one to make a central part. But if you want to make a hole inside, so you want to get rid of the circle inside, then you can put another array and then put the same code as the previous one, like stgeog from text and line string, to make the vertices inside that makes the polygon inside. Yeah, so those vertices also make the another polygon inside of the previous pre-existing polygon, and then you can extract the range, the polygon that made of these vertices. Okay, so let's run this code. Then run this code. Then you have a central part and central part 2 polygons here. Yeah. So we have a points and lines and polygons data. Yeah. So far, have any questions? Okay. Good. Okay, and then I'll open the QGIS and how those data look like. So there are a few ways and several ways to add the data from the PostGIS. The easiest way is you can just use the table of contents here. So if you go to PostGIS tab here, then you can see your schema that that includes your data sets. Or if your PostGIS is not connected, then you need to go to database and DB manager like we always did, and then go to PostGIS and then check if it is the data is connected. Okay, right. And then after you connect to your database through the PostGIS QGIS, then you can see the new geometry files you made, and then just click right click, and here's the add layer to project. So you can directly add the data from the database to QGIS, and then click OK, because it's already we already put the SRID. So here's two lines that we make, the straight line and curved poly lines. And okay, I'm gonna add everything. So now we have this is central part that we just made, and then this is Empire State Building. And then you can also add the OpenStreetMap. So here XYZ tiles. If you expand the XYZ tiles in tree, then you can find the OpenStreetMap here, and then you can also add layer, this layer to the screen here like this. So and then of course this should be the part below here. Okay, so and then if you want to change the symbol in QGIS, then you can just either double click it, or you can just right click and styles. But I'm gonna just double click it to change the symbol here. So I want to change the symbology of polygon here. Then just double click, and there's a symbology tab. You can just click it, and I'm gonna remove the color. So you just go here with this button, and then you can just drag it to the far left to remove the color. Okay, or you can just put the 100% in opacity. Right, and then okay, and then click the simple fill, and then we can change the stroke color to maybe red, and stroke width to 2, okay, to make it more teasable like this, right here. So here's a center part, and you can take the screenshot of this and put this in a deliverable. Okay, all right. And if you want to change the style of my points, then yeah, like this. Check the Empire State Building here. So yeah, so you can change the symbol, and now you can add these data to QGIS. Okay, so I hope you can do those things too without any problem. So Again, to provide the SQL code, you can make this code to .SQL format, or either you can just include this data in those code in the PDF file. Okay, all right. Have any questions about it? Okay, I'm gonna be here until 11 a.m. So if you have a question, or you can free to go, or if you have a question, you can just come inside and some questions. Okay, ask some questions. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Kapina.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask really quickly in the chat box that you put over here, is this all the codes that you were implementing on those other screens? So that's what we would use.
Oh, yeah, so this code is basically the same as this already provided in instruction. Yeah, so yeah, you can just refer to the instruction. Yeah, I just make sure that you can follow the lab with my code. So I just put, yeah, the chat. Right? Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna stop recording, then and I'll keep staying here.